In the late 1970s, a small group of local musicians would, from time to time, gather at the inn to play acoustic music. Years later, as interest in bluegrass and old-time music started to spread, some of the musicians organized a regularly scheduled acoustic jam session to be held on the second and fourth Fridays of each month. Joe Carboni was one of the jam's originators.
I was involved with a couple of guys, and Steve Sherman was one of them, and we'd go down there and play, and there was one of the Della bars, Edward, and a few other guys and a couple of girls, and we just kind of hang around where I believe it's in the room now that's the pool, the dining room. Mm-hmm. Maybe actually it was in the other room before there was a pool table at the middle room. And so, at some point, we wanted to resurrect it, because that was very informal. That was in the late 70s when I met these guys. So that's quite a while ago now. And then we started the idea of resurrecting a formal jam, and I talked to Barbara, who was the new owner at the time, into what'd she think about it. You know, we'd commandeer a couple of Friday nights, maybe she'd throw me a beer or so, and the players would have a couple of beers, and we'd be glad to perform and hang around and try to get other people to play. We've seen a lot of different faces, and one of the most, Steve Sherman was, again, founded it kind of with, he and I talked to Barbara on some weekend day, and then one of the first people to hear about it was Carl Ferret, and he started promoting it, and he was already retired, living in Northampton, still lives in Northampton, and he has an interest in the instruments and buying and selling, just not a lot of money in it, but he's sent a lot of people our way. And
I've been coming here from the day it started, and that's probably, what, 10 years ago?
Gotta be more.
More than that, Carl. What do you mean 10?
I don't know. Only Joe knows.
10 years ago, you were only 80. You're 100 now.
Yeah. I'm the man who rode the mule across.
He's the man who rode the mule around the world.
Ideally, it was supposed to be a bluegrass jam originally, and it never really ended up being a bluegrass jam, so I keep trying to promote that idea, but it's just pretty much an idea at this point. We've had a lot of audiences. Some days, when we had to write up a couple times in the Greenfield paper, boy, you'd have all kinds of people there. And then the first rules, that was one of our problems too, they only had 2 rules. No beer on the floor, and know all the words to the song if you're going to bring it up. So it was kind of a loose arrangement, and we got the people cured on the beer on the floor pretty quickly. But knowing the words to the songs, that still comes up once in a while. People start off, and they know a chorus, and that doesn't fly too far.
My name is Kurt Hamilton, and I'll try not to be curt with you. I've been coming to this place for about 12 years or so, playing music with my good friends here, and we all have a good time here. My real love in music is the 20s and 30s music that was written back in those days, and even prior to that. And so it's just a great pleasure to be here, and over and above that, the 3-legged dog bellied up to the bar and said to the bartender, "I'm looking for the guy that shot my pa."
And it's just local artists that come around and sit around, get around a pool table and start playing. It's wonderful. And I think people would just be blown out of their minds if they knew what was going on. But don't make this public.
Upright bass and mandolin, back in
Friday night